Talking about Rainbow Six, as I was saying, when you go in and you die, when you work together and you're done until your teammates can finish or whatever, that's cool, but it's just, I don't know. I might skip Rainbow Six unless it amazes. Rainbow Six Siege. So yeah, unless it amazes, I don't know. I know I have a friend that's really interested in it, but he doesn't play online really anyway, so it's like, why are you gonna get this? But anyways, I don't know. Then they had a Assassin's Creed Syndicate, and I've already pre-ordered that, and they didn't show much. They had a trailer, and I think they showed they showed the female character. I can't think of her name, because there's gonna be a male and female playable characters, and they're twin brother and sister, so. But no new gameplay, but I guess that you could play the game on the floor show, but I haven't seen any of that yet. A game that caught my eye was Trackmania. I guess it's available already on the PC.
Departing.
That looks pretty cool. I don't know if it's going to be like a full release, a downloadable game, but I might check that out because it doesn't look like an actual racer. It looked kind of more like something like this. So I think I would like that. New South Park game, I guess, was announced. I completely missed that announcement, and I never got around to playing. Unfortunately, I feel so bad. Never got around to playing the first South Park game, Stick of Truth. Well, it wasn't the first South Park game, but anyways, I never got around to playing Stick of Truth. But it's cool that they're making a sequel, man, because it seemed like the first one was really good. People liked it. I would love to play it someday. So. Mad Max, I didn't see much of the Mad Max game, but I guess it's going to be released September 1st, and I will definitely be picking that up. Can't wait to play Mad Max. On to some Sony stuff now, I guess. They announced a thing to subscribe to certain TV channels. Now, I didn't look into that much because I haven't had time, but that's awesome. Been waiting for something like that for a while, but I don't know if it's going to be like a Sony thing where you got to buy like their TV or their View or whatever it's called. Why can't I get over this? I don't know, but it's something that I would look into because I don't have cable, because I don't want to pay for cable because it's overpriced. But if I could pay, you know, a small amount to get a certain couple channels, I just might do that. So that's something that personally I'd be keeping my eye on. And then they started their conference with, didn't see that coming, with The Last Guardian, which has only been, what, like 7 years since I first showed something on it, and I was happy with it, dude. The emotion and the sound from that dog, bird, beast, animal thing, and the graphics and the art style, and I thought it was cool.
Alight here for leisure and residential quarters.
So The Last Guardian is something that obviously I think me and a lot of other people are going to continue waiting on. And I think we're happy with what we saw. Next, probably the game that stole the show for me, because a lot of these games we knew we were going to see something on, and certain announcements leaked, like even Final Fantasy VII, the remake, that was leaked like the day before. Yeah, at least an announcement of it, not the trailer. So the thing that shocked me the most and caught me off guard was a game by Guerrilla, the company that makes the Killzone games, which I've never been a fan of on Sony consoles. I've never really cared for Killzone. I didn't like 1, I didn't like the ending of 2, and 3 was just eh. And I played a little bit of the 1 on the PS4, and again, I just, whatever. But they're making a game called Horizon Zero Dawn. And wow. Story-wise, it looks interesting. Gameplay-wise, it looks awesome with that bow and arrow, man. I'd love that. And graphics look amazing, and I'm sure they will be with that company because Killzone always had nice graphics. But I'm obviously more interested in the gameplay, you know, shooting these like robot, dinosaur, robot creature things, and what's controlling these robots. Are they all AI? The little gem things or whatever that she's shooting at to take these things down. Do they control these things by some sort of artificial intelligence? I don't know. I have no idea what the story is going to be or what it's going to be about. But I definitely can't wait to see more on that game. It looks just crazy. So that's going to be cool. And again, that was probably my game of the show. Obviously, I'm more pumped for Uncharted 4, Tomb Raider 2. But this shocked me. So that was good. Hitman I already talked about. Alright, so Final Fantasy VII. I'm sure everybody knows about it. It's going to be awesome. And it's about time. So that's probably all I'm going to say about it. Worlds, I think it's Worlds of Final Fantasy. That could be interesting. Because it seems like they're going to mix characters from all sorts of Final Fantasy games, which never really happened before, like story-wise. I guess there was a story in Dissidia, the fighting game, which was really good, by the way, too. But, I mean, it was fighting-based. I don't know if this is going to be flat-out RPG and make teams of, like, let's say, you know, Cloud, Riku, and, I don't know, some, like, Squall or something, you know, I don't know. The art style might turn a lot of people off though, because it's kind of cartoonish, kiddish, but that doesn't bother me, you know. I'm fine with different art styles instead of everything looking the same all the time. So, yeah, that's the game that I just have to wait and hear more on, I guess.
The machinery will be fine.
They announced a game called Dream, which I didn't get to see any. I just like heard the announcement. I couldn't watch it, so I don't know. It's made by the company that did Little Big Planet, so I don't know. From what I heard, it sounds pretty good, but again, I'd have to see more. Yeah, another Sony exclusive. So, No Man's Sky looks interesting, but I don't know. I guess I'm not as hyped as other people for it. Shenmue 3 though, oh man, go to Kickstarter and support that. I'm kind of upset though, because on Kickstarter you only see a physical copy for the PC and a digital copy for the PS4. Hopefully they change that and have a physical copy for the PS4, because I definitely want to support it, and either way I'm going to support it, but I'm waiting to see if they change the rewards or whatever they're called to actually have a physical PS4 copy. So yeah, go support Shenmue 3. Maybe with all this hype, somehow we could get Shenmue 1 and 2 released. I think 2 was like a Microsoft exclusive though, I don't know, because I know that was on the Xbox, the first Xbox. So I don't know, maybe we could get something else, because it's already up to almost, I think it's over $3 million as of right now, and they needed 2 to get the game made. So I know they got their biggest stretch goal is like 4 million, and I'm sure they would hit that. Considering Bloodstained hit like 5.5 million, I would think that a game like this could easily hit 5 million. But yeah, so hopefully we can just get a physical PS4 release. If not, just have to stick with digital, I guess. But I would like to support that game by quite a bit if I could afford to give it to like the $175 range so I could get the art book. But I wish they had better stuff than they are offering for their rewards. But hey, it's Shenmue 3. I mean, we're getting that. So what more can we want, right? I guess. A new Star Ocean game was announced, which looked pretty cool. I always liked the Star Ocean game, the older Star Ocean games, but I never really got into them. So that could be a big thing. Then they announced an iOS Kingdom Hearts game right before they showed off footage for Kingdom Hearts 3, which Kingdom Hearts 3 obviously I'm pretty excited for. And I don't know, again, iOS game. How much is it gonna charge for it? You know, is it gonna be a pay-to-play type game, pretty much? You never know with iOS games, mobile games. So, but Kingdom Hearts 3, you know, that's cool. That's great. Can't wait to see more of that. A new Nier game was announced. I think that's how you say it. It's like N-I-E-R. That looked cool. I actually never got around to playing the one on the PS2 or no, PS3. I'm pretty sure it was a PS3. The last one was on. Never got around to playing it, so I'll probably end up skipping that. But for fans, and I mean even myself, it did look cool. But I probably won't get around to playing it. So probably the other biggest game for me, other than Tomb Raider and Horizon, Uncharted 4. They had a little hiccup with showing the game off, but once they got it going, man, it was cool. The coolest thing about that was the environments and how destructible they were. Like when the grenade went off, when the shooting pretty much first started. And I don't know if they were like watermelons or what they were, but a grenade went off and they all just blew up, and man, the tank was shooting out the cover of the boxes, and he got behind the pillar, which had, you know, it was more better cover, you know. And so I know it's been in other games and even Uncharted games, you know, the cover blows up, but it just looks so good in this for some reason. And the whole scene with driving the Jeep was okay, I guess. But the game looked great, and obviously I'm sure it's going to be amazing being Uncharted. So, and the last game that I'm going to talk about, because I could probably make a whole video about, is Street Fighter V. I never understood how people thought that game looked slow. Obviously the game's still early in development, so a lot of things are going to change. But I never thought it looked slow. Some of the moves and the hits look hard and slow, but movement-wise, and once people that know how to play the game, I mean, the game is not slow, and it looks awesome. And they announced Cammy and Birdie. Cammy's one of my favorite characters. What the hell? Whoa. This is insane. Look at this. That's so cool. What? Alright, anyways, Cammy's one of my favorite characters. And Birdie, I always liked Birdie. And like Alpha 3. What? What? This is insane. Go from like Donkey Kong to Pac-Man. Got pipes like Mario. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just like so amazed by this. Birdie, yeah, I always liked Birdie and Alpha 3, so I'm glad that he made it, and he looks kind of like a cross between, like, I don't know, I keep thinking Hakan and Rufus. And oh my god, is he good. They had a 3 versus 3 team tournament. It was like Team EG1, Team EG2, Mad Cats and Razor with Daigo and Justin Wong and PR Balrog, and all sorts of pro players. And man, they made that game look so good. And the guys playing Birdie made him look so strong. The team with 2 birdies on their team ended up taking the tournament, and the 3 of them won PS4s, so that was awesome. Whoa. Man, I had so much in mind to talk about for Street Fighter, and these levels they're killing me. How awesome they are. Come on. Alright, yeah, so the tournament was awesome. If you got to see that, you know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna go into a little bit of depth with each character. Obviously, I am gonna be playing as Chun-Li and Cammy. No doubt. But, and Bison looks amazing. Wow, the stuff that he can do. I cannot wait to get my hands on Bison. I can't wait to see a pro player, like, like a character-specific pro player playing Bison and